Yo, what's up, guys? Today we're gonna be doing a 7-star tier list. We're gonna be using 5 categories: must have, should have, can have, and might have, and don't have. So, anyways, the first unit we'll be looking into is Brawly. Brawly is a can have at this point. There's a lot of units that are really strong now, and he's already falling down. Boo got a reskin, by the way. Boo and Ultra Goku and Vegeta got a reskin. Boo is still a can have, don't have. They got reskins, so they're different now, by the way. A lot of these units got reskins, but I'm not changing them off the picture. Devils is a must have, like usual. Aizen is a should have. He's still really good, though. Falcon Ascent is a should have. I tested out, Waxlow. Waxlow is just too good to never really, like, just straight up use, honestly. Humble Swordsman is still pretty much one of the best, Infinite Mode, not Infinite Mode, Raid and Story Mode leader. Ichigo got a buff. His Black Flames is stronger now, but he's barely. I think he's in can have at this point. He's super niche. Gohan, I would say, is also in can have as well. At this point, Cooler got a replacement, so he's got to start dropping, but he's still pretty much in the should have. It's not a replacement. Only for replacement for higher level players, not for beginners. Mochi's a must have. I think he's just must have. He's the best wax low user. Organs is a still a should have, even though their Sukuna pretty much does the same thing. He's a should have still. I'll say he's right here. Ombre is a might have at this point. His bleed is really bad. Yeah, it's a might have at this point. Cell got a buff. He's a might have. He's a solid DPS, I guess. And he got buffed, so there's some reason to get him, even though he's not attainable anymore. Aprilia, I would say, is a should have, but Inhuman does the same thing, but better and more damage as a global. Yeah, Stampede is a might have. He's still good for raids, but there's a lot of units that does nukes now. By the way, like a crap ton. Vegeta Blue is don't have. I mean, it's a might have just because you need it for a you need it for his 7-star, his new 7-star that they released in this update. Raph is a should have. I think I'm gonna start dropping Raph down. I used him for raids. He's just not too good. He has no range, and he costs way too much. So yeah, he's a should have now, even with his 20% leader skill. Naruto, Sasuke don't have. Deku don't have. These two got reskins, by the way. They don't look like this anymore. But these are don't haves for sure. Star King is a can have. He's a decent AoE on in Raiden Story mode. For Infinite mode, he's a 1 billion crit. He's the only 7-star that could crit in this list. In the 7-star list, I'm pretty sure. No, Goku also crit. Alien Boss. Alien Boss is a can have. I think with this update, I think I'm gonna like a lot of units are just not as good as they used to be. For sure. I think Alien Boss is like right here. Lucy Overheaven is still a must have because he does a unique thing. This is a don't have. Beast Spawner's ass. This is a trade unit. Gojo is pretty good. Gojo is pretty good. It's a time stop, but I don't. It's not used as much as usual used to. Because Nightmare is pretty much also exists as well, but it's really good though. I still think it's a must have though. There's a lot of time stop units now though. Old Will is bad. He's really bad. I think he's might have. He is a full AoE, but his burn doesn't do damage. Can't have. This is an easier obtainable Umbra. But they do need to buff Umbra or Ombre in sometime soon. Luffy is a must have. It's a unique health bar cut now. It's no longer a nuke because it doesn't do damage. They nerfed him in that sense, but it still has another ability that is like pretty good. Almighty is gonna drop down to should have. I don't think you need him anymore. With Speedaholic is out and does the same thing, but even though with just like a two, I think this is I think this is the one that dropped the hardest in my opinion because of Speedaholic. Speedaholic existing drop the hardest. Pain is now half is now must have because the raid got easier. His raid got easier, so he is now more easily attainable. So that's cool. Goku is a should have. I think he's a pretty solid unit. Uh yeah, he's a pretty solid unit. He got reskinned, but he got reverted. Jiren got reskinned. I don't think they reverted him. I don't know. I haven't noticed. Jiren's just like a unit. It's just there. It's a can't have. This is a might have. His nerfs are too high. Her nerfs are too high. Aaron is must have full AoE, 20% leader skill, really good. Unhuman is pretty good for Gauntlet. I would say is above like right around here. And this Unhuman is a can have. I just don't think you want to waste your time. He doesn't do anything different. Legendary Madara, I think he's still one of the best units in the game. I would say he's like right around here. His DPS is not too good for Raiden story mode, but he has a time stop, ultimate time stop. That is reusable, by the way. That is reusable, which is crazy. Gilgamesh is a can't have. I don't know about Gilgamesh, man. I think he's like even like it's like right here, IML. I think Gilgamesh is not too good right now. He does have like a health bar cut, but Madara does everything better. Yeah, Madara literally does everything better than Gilgamesh. They need to buff Gilgamesh really. Coral F3, even though he got buff, I think he's rated down back to yeah, I think he's rated down back to might have. Toji does everything better than he does. Even though he does less damage, he's a 4 AoE. This is not a 4 AoE. It's like only like what 5 million more damage. It's not. That's not that much difference. All right, so now we're on to the new units. So we have Sukuna. Sukuna, I would say, is a should have. He's not. His abilities are not something that will make him really all that good. I would say it's like right around here. He's a should have. His leader skill is nothing special too. Yeah, he does more damage than Guts, but Guts is a 4 AoE. But he does also have a nuke, so that's why he's higher. Vegeta, purple. I think he's also a should have. You definitely should want him, but I think he's around the same level. Around the same level as Sukuna, really, but you know, it's alright. And finally, it's Evil Shade. So Evil Shade, I would say it's a must-have with a 20% leader skill, Black Flame, as well as in. I don't think you can use the nuke in Raiden story mode, but it's a really strong unit though. Surprisingly, it's a really strong unit. Yeah. So yeah, that is pretty much my tier list, guys. So thank you all for watching, and I'll be back next time with another video in All-Star Tower Defense. In the meantime, have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.